Hey guys, thought just let you know that a Korean newspaper claims to have been now got the full specs or the specs of the Galaxy Note 2, and I gotta say the specs looks a little bit disappointing. If you look at the processor, it seems like it's gonna feature exactly the same processor, no upgrade from the Galaxy S3, still clocked at 1.4 gigahertz. We have heard these rumors that they will overclock it and that they will go with a new chipset or something like that. They're a new Exynos chipset, but there's still Exynos 4, the 4412 one seems like. At 1280 has 720p, still 720p display. It seems like it's gonna be 5.5 inch though, Super AMOLED display. But also a little bit disappointing here. It seems like the camera also is going to be 8 megapixel, no like 12 megapixel update. Hopefully it will be a 12 megapixel one, but if else, then that will be a little bit disappointing. One very good thing here though is that it seems like it will be shipped out with Android 4.1.1 Jelly Bean. So at least that's something that's good, and also then we've heard that it could be a little bit more rounded off, and that's something that I just love, you know, if they rounded it off a little bit more, because I like curves, it feels nice and everything in the hand. 16 and 32 gigabyte variants, nothing weird or anything there. It still feels like something missing though, that Samsung would you know, that they will surprise us with something more than use these specs, because these looks almost exactly like the Galaxy S3. And I think I want a little bit more now from Samsung in the Galaxy Note 2, because we do remember last year the Galaxy S2 and the Galaxy Note. The Galaxy Note had better specs than like the Galaxy S2, and that it had to have that, of course, because it had a better resolution. And that could also be one of the reasons why they are having exactly the same processor and all those things, because I mean the screen resolution on the Galaxy S3 and on this Galaxy Note 2 will be exactly the same. So if they feature the same kind of processor, then they're still gonna have the same like awesome performance. But then of course for me it would be fun if they tried out something new, if they, you know, bumped up the specs even more, but then of course the prices would be even higher. But of course this is rumors. And also it seems like it could feature this quad core one, and it says that it's going to become, you know, be available in 3G and 4G. But as you do know, the interesting question is, will the US variant of the Galaxy Note 2 have they solved that problem, that 4G, that so they don't have to replace the processor, the quad core processor, with the Snapdragon S4 processor instead? Because with all of the Galaxy S3 like US variants, they only like dual core Snapdragon S4, because they need to have that because they are running 4G LTE. But if they go with Snapdragon S4, maybe getting the new Snapdragon S4 Pro CPU, maybe even the quad core one. So of course it will be exciting to see what's going to happen. And all those things. So I hope you stay tuned. Only 2 days left before we're gonna get the really good stuff from Sammy Boy. Yeah, have a great day.